Good evening. Since Russia's powerful army thundered across Ukraine's border nearly 6 weeks ago, very little has gone according to plan. Troops have been met with fierce resistance, and tonight, especially around Kyiv, those forces appear to be in retreat. Ukrainians reclaiming towns and villages in the capital region are finding a dystopian landscape, one of death and destruction. Today, Pope Francis, visiting Malta, rebuked Russia for its, quote, savage war. And as the fighting rages in several other parts of Ukraine, so does the suffering of civilians. We begin with CBS's Holly Willams in the city of Dnipro.
Good evening, Adriana. The U.S. says it has evidence that this invasion has been a strategic disaster for Russia. And Ukraine says Russian forces are now slowly withdrawing from the north of this country. But there are fears they're regrouping to attack elsewhere. And where Russian troops have been forced out, they've left devastation. Vladimir Putin's original battle plan appears to have failed. His troops have taken heavy losses and Ukrainian soldiers are recapturing towns, including Irpin, just north of the capital, Kyiv. But there's no celebration because the Russians have left homes shattered and charred, and hundreds are dead, according to local officials.
I hate them. I hate them from the depth of my heart. There are no excuses for this.
Other places are still occupied. This video appears to show Russian forces trying to disperse civilian protesters in the city of Energodar. In Zhytomyr, Russian airstrikes hit around 500 yards from Serhiy Popov's home last month, destroying this neighborhood.
When we heard this sound of missile approaching, it was really scary. It was sound like it's going to hit directly in our place.
Popov is a champion ultra-marathon runner. He's won races all over the world. But this war has put his glittering sports career on hold. He told us he plans to volunteer to fight, though this elite athlete will need some retraining.
I realized that I can't stop Russian missile by my hands. I have to have some skills to be in army. If my time will come, I will do what I have to do.
Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky warned last night that as Russian forces withdraw from northern Ukraine, they're massing in the east and preparing to strike again. His government wants more help from the US and its allies. Colonel Hennady Sheludko of Ukraine's Air Force told us they need F-15s and F-16s from America to stop Russia pummeling this country from the air.
It's our land, it's our people, it's our children, it's everything we have in this life.
Holly Willams joins us now from Dnipro in eastern Ukraine. Holly, what do we know about Russian public opinion at this point?
Well, Adriana, some Russians have simply voted with their feet. They've left their country either because they're appalled by the invasion or because they're worried about the impact of sanctions. And we don't have an exact number for that, but one estimate put it at around 200,000 Russians. However, not all Russians feel that way. A new opinion poll from a respected group found that Vladimir Putin's approval rating is up to 83% since the invasion, up from 69% in January. We should point out, though, that Russia's media laws have got even tougher since the invasion, and many Russians rely on state-controlled media for their news.
Holly Willams and our CBS crew, thank you.